सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। शरणम शंकर हरिओ। Namaste or Sitaram. Swagatam and a warm and cordial welcome as we gather this evening, as we sit in this Yajnashala, this mandir that is transformed into Yajnashala for the next 5 days and nights that we'll be here congregating for the worship of the Divine Lord in the form of Maryada Purushottam Bhagavan Sri Rama. As we begin this epic journey into the glories, the Leela, the Charitra of the Divine Lord in one of His most significant manifestations, I invite you at this time to please stand as we're beginning this journey by waving the sacred light, the thali, as we offer unto the Divine Lord the opportunity so that we may be able to cleanse our mind. As we look through this flame of devotion, may the Kripa Drishti of that merciful Lord cleanse the mind of all darkness so that we may be able to have clarity of vision, and in that clarity we may be able to see the pathway to achieving what our life's purpose is on this earth, in this lifetime, here and now. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। हरि ओम हरि ओम श्री राम। साजं च वर्ति संयुक्तं वहिना योजितं मया दीपं गृहाण देवेश त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापः। श्री रामायण जी की आरती। श्री रामायण जी की कीरति कले कल लेत सिया की आरती। श्री गावत ब्रह्मा दिक मुनि नारद गावत ब्रह्मा दिक मुनि नारद वाल्मीकि विज्ञान विशारद आरती। श्री रामा सुख सनकादि शेष और शारद सुख सनकादि शेष और शारद बरनी पवन सुत कीरत नीति आरती। श्री रामा संतत गावत शंभु भवानी संतत गावत शंभु भवानी संभव मुनि विज्ञानी आरती श्री रामायण। ओ व्यासयति कवि व्यासयति कवि पोंगवकानि व्यासयति कवि पोंगवकानि काकभूषोदिगरुडकीर्ति आरति श्री रामायण आरति श्री रामायण जी की आरति श्री रामायण जी की कीर्ति करे कसिया आरति श्री रामायण। चार वेद पुराण अष्टदश चार वेद पुराण अष्टदश छहो शास्त्र सब ग्रंथन को रस आरति श्री रामायण। ओ तन मन धन सन तन मन धन सन तन को सर्वस तन मन धन सन तन को सर्वस सारे अंश सम्मत आरति श्री रामायण। कलिमलहरणि विषरस भीगे कलिमलहरणि विषरस भीगे शुभग श्रृंगार मोक्ति युवती आरति श्री रामायण। हरणि रोग भव हरणि रोग भव मोरी पामी की हरणि रोग भव मोरी पामी की आत्मात सब विधि तुलसी आरति श्री रामायण आरति श्री रामायण जी की आरति श्री रामायण जी की कीर्ति करे कसिया की आरति श्री रामायण आरति श्री रामायण आरति श्री राम। प्रेम से प्रभु रामचंद्र की जय। तो अपने आसन लीजिए as comfortable as you can. You please sit comfortably. And as you sit comfortably, I want you to take a moment and focus your thoughts. As you focus your thoughts upon where you are in this very moment, the sum totality of all of your life's experiences decisions, thoughts, words and actions, मन कर्म वचन से, has brought you to this place at this point in time. What has happened before now cannot be undone. What is going to be happening after here, no one can tell. What we know is that we're here now. That's all we know. Therefore, what we do in this present moment is all that's important. Where is your mind? Where are your thoughts? And what actions you perform now. That's all. And in this moment, we visualize the beautiful form of the Lord. And we ask of that blessings as we invoke His presence. Oh. वर्णानाम् अर्थसंगानाम् रसानां चन्द्रसामपि मङ्गलानां चक्रतारो वन्दे वाणी विनायका भवानी शंकरो वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वासरूपिणो याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धस्वान्तस्तमीश्वरम् वन्दे बोध अयं नित्यं गुरुर्शङ्कररूपिणं यमाश्रितो हि वक्रोऽपि चन्द्रः सर्वत्र वाण्यते सीताराम गुणग्राम पुण्य अरण्य विहारिनो वन्दे विशुद्ध विज्ञानो कवीश्वर कवीश्वर उद्भव स्थिति संहार हारिणीं क्लेशहारिणीं सर्वश्रेयस्करीं सीतां नतोऽहं रामवल्लभं यन्मायावर्षितीं विश्वमखिलं ब्रह्मादिदेवासुरा यत्सर्वं विचे भाति सकलं राजो यत हीर्ब्रह्म यत्पारप्लव एक ही भवान् बोधास्तिति शावतां वन्देऽहं तं शेषकारणपरं रामाख्यमीशं हरिम् नानापुराणनिगमगमतं मतं यदा रामायणे निगदितं क्वचिदन्यतोऽपि स्वान्तसुखाय तुलसीरघुनाथ गाता भाषादिबन्दिमतिमञ्जुलमातनोति 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 जेहि सुमिरत सिद्धि हो गणनायक करिवार बदना करहु अनुग्रह सो बुद्धि राशि शुभ गुण सदना मूक होई वाचा पंगु चले गिरिवर बदना जासु कृपा सूर्या द्रवहु सकल नीला सरोवरहु श्याम तरुणायरुण वारि जनयना करहु सोमम ऊर्ध्वा हिंदू समदे कुमार मन करुणायना जाहि दीन करहु कृपा बंदौ गुरु पद कृपा सिंधु नर रूप महामोह तम जासु बचन रवि कर ओ बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। प्रेम से प्रभु रामचंद्र की जय। Again, devotees of God, प्रियवर सज्जनों, भाई और बहनों, संत समाज सत मंडली, we are here given an opportunity to immerse ourselves in the charitra of Maryada Purushottam Bhagavan Sri Rama. There are 1310 pages that takes us to Rama and Arti. In there are 23,000 lines that we will try to pick out some of the salient points as we navigate ourselves through the course of this particular katha to see if we can acquire the knowledge that is given to us to be able to build that bridge, as it were. Prarabh, Sanchit, and Agami. As our Prarabh karma has brought us here, our Sanchita karma is what we are performing here, and that Agami karma is the result of what is going to happen post this yajna. And as we begin to understand and to unfold the glories of that divine Lord, we ask for a blessing. And that blessing gives us an opportunity to be able to realize the significance of the opportunity given to us. And what is that opportunity? That opportunity is, of course, it forms part of the answer. And as is our customary MO, every time we perform yajna, every time we perform satsang, we always ask questions. So the question tonight, and the question that we will be seeking to answer over the next 5 nights, is this: why did that Nirgun Brahman, that unseen, unmanifest, why did that divine being descend upon this earth? For what reason, for what cause did that supreme personality, he who is beyond the human mind's ability to comprehend, as bright as we are, and if we put all of our thousands of years of experience on this earth, sitting right here this evening, if we add the amount of years that we all have, we'll probably get a few hundred, if not more than 1,000 years of experience on this earth, right? And if we add all of that thousands of years of experience, we still will not be able to fathom the depth of the greatness of that Lord. And the question is why? Why am I here? Not here particularly. I know why I'm here. Do you know why you're here? Are you here out of obligation or devotion? It could be both. It could be one. It could be none. Why am I here in this country, in this time, in this body, with this opportunity? Why? Why is it divine Lord coming here? So many times. 24 avatar. And there are 10 Maha Avatar, 10 major incarnations of Bhagavan Vishnu. The last, most complete Purna avatar is that of Bhagavan Krishna. And he is yet to come again in the form of Kalki, as told in our scriptures, right? Why would he want to come? You see all the things happening in this world. Bhagavan really want to come here? Why want to come here for? Why would he come? What causes him to come? We all know one particular verse. We'll discuss that a little bit after. But the question is why? Ramayana Katha Char Mukh Samvad कहते हैं. Ramayana Katha is discussed in 4 different categories. Shivji Bhagavan speaks to Mata Parvati so that the Devatas and the Devis could understand the greatness of that Nirgun Brahman in the Sagun form, in that Leela Dhari, that Leela Roop. Yajnavalkya speaks to Bharadwaj Muni so that the saints and sages, the rishis and the munis could understand, because they are different. Depending on your mental capacity, there's a conversation that allows you to understand. Ramayana Katha is even spoken between Kag, Bhushundiji and Garudji, 2 birds, a crow and an eagle, so that the animals can understand. There was a particular point in time in the life of Bhagavan Shiva when he wanted some peace. And in order to acquire that peace, in that Manas Sarovar lake, he took the form of a swan. And he sat there to get Diksha from Kagji, from a bird. You understand the transformative effects of listening to a bird chirp? So much so that we capture them and we put them pinjare ke panchi. Because it is captivating, isn't it? So that the animals can understand. Balmiki Muni, he wrote Ramcharitramanas, and then later Goswami Tulsidas, so that you and I, human beings, can understand the greatness and the glories of the Lord. But in all of that conversation, the question is still relevant. Why does the Lord leave? He's created this entire cosmos from nothing. Well, let me rephrase that. He brought into manifestation all of the matter that we see and experience through our senses. And as he's done that, he has put things in place. The Sur, Asur, Devta, Danav, everything in this universe is operating according to its given law and principle. Only human beings don't want to operate according to what is prescribed for them. Every other species is doing exactly what they are designed to do according to what the Lord has prescribed. Except one species, and that is species called the human being. We are supposed to be the highest and the best, isn't it? Bhagavan, see, in the 10 avatars that you know, the last 2 is the one that Bhagavan took a full human form, right? In the form of Bhagavan Ram, how many kalas did he take? 12. And in the form of Bhagavan Krishna, 16. That's why Bhagavan Krishna is called as Purna Avatar. Why did he come? It's easy, Bhaiya Raj could quote for me from Bhagavad Gita, he can quote from Veda, he'll tell me. But he'll just tell me a shloka, right? What is beyond that shloka is what we want to discuss. And as we begin there, my dear friends, ask blessing. Jai 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 Sri Saraswati Mata. Jai 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 Sri Saraswati Mata. Jai 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 Sri Rama Radhika Ma. Sri Saraswati Mata. Pratama binaau main Sri Ganesh ko, duje Saraswati Maa. तीजे मैं बिनवो त्रैदेवा, जो यह सृष्टि चला। ओ तीजे मैं बिनवो त्रैदेवा, जो यह सृष्टि चला। जय जय जय
Sri Saraswati Mata.
चौथी में बिनवो पांच सभी को, ज्ञान मुझे उरला। रामायण की अनुपम करनी भवसागर पार करा। ओ रामायण की अनुपम करनी भवसागर पार करा। जय 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 श्री
Saraswati Mata.
पंचभिनव में कृष्ण चंद्र को, पंचभिनव श्री कृष्ण चंद्र को, भक्ति सबे सिकला। ओ वेद पुराण भगवत गीता से निज पाप तरे। वेद पुराण भगवत गीता से निज पाप तरे। जय 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 श्री सरस्वती माता। जय 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 श्री सरस्वती
माता।
ओ जय 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 श्री रामा राधिका माँ। जय 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 श्री सरस्वती माता। जय 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 श्री सरस्वती माता। प्रेम से सरस्वती माता की जय। May the divine mother that comes to us in this form empower our mind so that we may be able to comprehend that which is presented to us thereby allowing us to acquire maximum benefit from that which is presented. In our Katha, we are beginning at page 161, Balkan Tulsikrit Ramayana. Where Bhagwan Shiva is sitting in Kailash Parvat, and as he's sitting there, what happens? Devi Parvati seizes an opportunity. Not sees, seizes. Understand? She sees the opportunity and then seizes the opportunity. You don't understand what that means, right? She saw an opportunity to be able to see. Opportunities present itself, right? Many opportunities would present itself during the course of your life, but if you do not seize the opportunity and make the best use of that opportunity that presents itself, then what are you going to say after? Boy, well, in Trini, you know what we say? I shoulda, I coulda. Shoulda, coulda, and woulda. Those are Trini words, right? You're not going to find that in the dictionary anywhere. But it's something that we say colloquially to understand that if I had better sense, I would have made the best use of this opportunity. Hindsight is 2020. Devi Parvati at the very onset is teaching us, do not allow the opportunity to have satsang, to be in satsang, to pass you. She saw this opportunity where Bhagavan Shiva in her mind is most receptive to be able to answer these questions. So she approaches him, and in approaching him, she begins to ask certain questions. Hey Nath, hey Kripa Sagar, be merciful unto me and answer these questions that I have. And what are those questions and what is she asking? Let us see as our Katha begins. बहुरी कहो करुणायतन कीन जो अचर राम कीन जो अचर राम प्रजा सहित रघुवंश मनी किमि गवने निज धाम सिया पति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम। प्रेम से प्रभु रामचंद्र की जय। Devi Parvati approaches Bhagavan Shiva and she says, Hey Nath, O Karuna Sagar, O Kripa Sagar, O ocean of mercy and compassion, be pleased with me and please explain to me. There is something that I've observed and I would like for you to give me some clarity. Now, when she asked this question, Bhagavan Shiva smiled. Not openly, he smiled inwardly. Because he remembers something that happened in a previous incarnation. In this particular katha, Devi Parvati is asking the same question that she asked in a previous birth when she was in the form of Devi Sati. Now, how many times do we ask the same question? It's Devi Parvati, isn't it? She is Jagat Janani Parameshwari, Mahamaya. Why is she asking the same question again and again? How many times do you and I ask the same question? And if the question that we asked 100 years ago, the answer was relevant then, because the problem that we had then is the same problem that we have in now. Then, the question that we are asking today, will the answer be any different from what it was 100 years ago? The problem that we're facing then is the same problem we're facing now. The question that we asked then is the same question we're asking now. The answer will be different, or will it be the same? Answer will be the same. Devi Parvati is asking, hey Nath, please tell me, हे देवता के स्वामी, Lord of all the devas, व्याकुलता से प्रश्न करती हूँ. Vyakul, I have this worries, I have this doubt, I have this question. There's something that's happening in my mind. I'm observing you, and I'm seeing that there is this human being on Mrityuloka. And you are looking at this human being and you're reveling in this joy and you're namankara, you're bowing and all of these things, and it has me a little bit confused. Because the human being that I'm seeing is the son of Raja Dashrath. He's the son of a king. He's wandering in the forest. Bereft of his Dharampatni, he's in search for her. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't even have power. He lost his kingdom. He lost everything. He's wandering almost hopelessly in the forest. And you are smiling, getting some great joy. And you are bowing. Say, Ye Ram kahan hai? The Rama, is he the son of a king? Is he the incarnation of some Nar Narayan Bhagavan? Maybe Bhagavan Vishnu or something? Is he the Nirgun Bhagavan in human form? Who is he? And why is he operating in this manner? And you might be wondering, why am I asking you this question? Because when we present Katha from any text, a lot of people say, well, I never heard that before. And I don't know how to show me where that right? They want to see in black and white. They want proof. But the very same persons, when they pick up their phone and they go through Facebook and Instagram and all of those things, they believe automatically what is presented there with no proof. Is that true or not true? Some of the people in media, they take things from Facebook and they present it on the news as if it is fact, isn't it? They didn't go out and interview anybody. So why is it easy for us to believe something on social media or the print media or some kind of thing like that? We take that as gospel truth. But when something is presented from the scripture, we have lots of questions. Huh? How come? So just like Devi Parvati, we also experience doubt. And we also question, is this Lord real? Is the Ramayana real? What is written in here, is it real or not real? You see, in a Katha with Swamiji, he told us, that there are three types of questions that are discussed. One is three types of conversation that a human being can have. And I'll say human being because really it's the only species that can have a conversation is the human being species, right? In this time and age. And the human being can have three types of conversation. The first one is, when you're discussing anything, the subject matter, is it right or is it not right? Is it right what is happening in Venezuela or not? Is it right what is happening in Israel or not? Is it right what is happening in Russia or not? Everything right or not? We have the right government or the wrong one? Everything is right and wrong. You put on the radio from morning till night and everything is about whether something is right or wrong. That's all that we're talking about. Isn't it? True or not true? Is they right or not right? But there's a second kind of conversation you can have. And that conversation is the thing real or not? That djembe there, that real or not real? That is real or not real? That post is real or not real? And somebody might want to be a little bit wise and say, well, all this thing is Maya, right? So that's not real. Okay. When we're finished, I want you to run from here and see if you'll pass through the post. And then you'll tell me if this thing is real or not real. That's a different kind of conversation. But there's a third kind of conversation that takes place, and this is the conversation that is taking place here. How do you know what is real and what is not real? How do you know the reality from the non-reality? How would you know that? Are you in a position to have that conversation? If your entire life from the morning to the evening you're talking about whether you had the right pundit or the wrong pundit and the right committee and the wrong committee and only right and wrong, right and wrong, right and wrong, right and wrong, after 73 years you're still talking about what right and what wrong. When we go start to talk about what is real and what is not real, that's the inside one you call it. How do you know, boys? How do you know if that dandal real or not real? The ice cream I was dreaming away taste last night. How do you know if that real or not real? It could be ice cream or okra, careful. How do you know? Devi Parvati is expressing, who is this person there? Is this person Bhagavan or not? Is this the Nirgun or the Sagun? What am I seeing? Please tell me. बन में रहकर अनेक चरित्र किए, फिर जैसे हे नाथ रावण को मारा वह कहिए, राज पर बैकुंठ जिस प्रकार बहुत लीलाओं की सो से, ओ शिव जी सुखशील युक्त आप कृपा कर सब कहिए. प्लीज टेल मी एवरीथिंग अबाउट व्हाट इज हैपनिंग हियर. आई वांट टू नो. तो फिर हे नाथ, हे कृपा सागर, श्री रामचंद्र जी ने जो अचरज किया और प्रजा सहित अपने लोक को गए, वहां वर्णन कीजिए कि यह चरित्र कैसे हुआ. आई वांट टू नो, इज दिस श्री रामचंद्र जी? प्लीज टेल मी, he who is the jewel of the Raghu race, this most astonishing thing that I'm seeing here, please tell me everything about it. Please tell me, Praja Sahit, this Bhagavan that you're saying takes a physical form, comes upon this earth, performs all of these things, and then when he's finished, Praja Sahit together with himself, his entire entourage that came with him, they all leave and they go back. What is all of these divine things that are happening that appears to be in the physical? The Sagun Leeladhari. What is all of this thing? Please tell me. Hey Prabhu, फिर वहां तत्व विचार कर कहिए जिस विज्ञान मुनि और ज्ञानी मग्न रहते हैं. Please tell me that profound truth. Tattva vichar. Please think. विचार कर on that tattva, that profound truth. Knowledge, the jnana, vijnana mein muni mein jnani. All of these munis who exist in the realm of vijnana, they who are realized souls, they who are beyond the physical realm, they who are not while bodied but not connected with the physical world, they're in a state of physical existence, yes, but their mind is beyond this world. Such individuals remain magna rehte hai, eternally absorbed in the existence of the divine. Those enlightened rishis and munis who remain absorbed, please tell me. Please tell me. For they are eternally in the absolute. Huh? Those rishis and munis are in there. They're already Jivan Mukta. Huh? They're already in that, connected to the Nirgun Brahman. And they who are connected there are absorbed in this Leela of this Saguna Rupa. What is so special about this form, this person, that causes such an individual to become so captivated by such a physical form? Why? फिर भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग और विज्ञान और मोक्ष संबंधी ज्ञान पृथक पृथक वर्णन कीजिए. This one particular chaupai, if we go to dissect for each word, I'll spend the rest of the night right here. Bhakti, Jnana, Vairagya. That divine, who is the very essence of devotion, of knowledge. Now, Vijnana is the knee science. Vijnana is not normal knowledge. That is like Rasayan Vidya. Scientific knowledge, spiritual knowledge, knowledge not of the physical, but knowledge of the metaphysical. We're talking about something here in that realm. That being, Moksha Sambandhi, that all-encompassing personality, the very reservoir of all of these things. Please tell me, Pritaka Pritaksi, each and every part and particle I want you to dissect and tell me. Everything about that particular being I want to know. तो हे स्वामी, और जो भी श्री रामचंद्र के अनेक गुप्त चरित्र हैं, the numerous amount of hidden knowledge that there is of the Sri Rama, अनेक गुप्त means that which is hidden, that which is in front of you, but yet you can't see it because you're looking with the wrong set of eyes. You have to look with the inner eye. You know, there's a bhajan sa man ki aankein khol. Open the eye of the mind. There are two types of listening that we can do, right? My boys and them who have their own katha there, right? Sometimes you will hear kaan kol suno. What is kaan kol suno? Open your ears and listen a little bit, right? When Aji Holian ring you by your ears, and say, kaan kol. Now, but in the scripture, what is told before something important, when Bhagavan Shiva wants to give something important, what does he say? Man lagakar, chit or man lagakar suno. If it's not man lagakar, it's chit or man lagakar suno. Now, here now, see, Lord Shiva is telling, man lagakar suno. Open your mind and listen. Now, see, that sounds a little bit strange, right? How are you going to listen with your mind? The sense, the organ of listening is the ears, right? Well, you know, Jnana Indriya and Karma Indriya. You have the organ of sense and the perception, and then your action organ is the ears that just absorbs the sound. The ears don't actually hear anything. All it does is capture sound and takes it to some kind of processing unit inside of your brain, and something inside it tells you what you hear, whether it's appreciative, nice, or otherwise. As you know, man lagakar suno. So if you're listening with your mind, what does that mean? Let us listen as Bhagavan Shiva makes ready to discuss the greatness of the Divine Lord.
Shiva Shankara Parameswara Shashi Shekharaya Namo.
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 Namo. Namo.
Namo.
शशिशेखराय नमो
शिव शंकरा परमेश्वरा शशिशेखराय नमो
हर 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 महादेवा
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 शिव 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 सदा शिवा
शिव 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 सदा शिवा
शिव 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 सदा शिवा
ओ शिव 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 सदा शिवा
ओम हर 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 महादेवा
हर 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 महादेवा
शिव 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 सदा शिवा
शिव 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 सदा शिवा
हर 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 महादेवा
हर 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 महादेवा
शिव 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 सदा शिवा
शिव 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 सदा शिवा
शिव शंकरा परमेश्वरा शशिशेखराय नमो
ओ शिव शंकरा परमेश्वरा शशिशेखराय नमो
नमो नमो
नमो नमो
नमो
नमो नमो
नमो शिव
नमो शिव
शिव शंकरा परमेश्वरा शशिशेखराय नमो
शिव शंकरा परमेश्वरा शशिशेखराय नमो
हर 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 महादेवा
हर 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 महादेवा
हर 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 महादेवा
हर 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 महादेवा
शिव 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 सदा शिवा
ओ शिव 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 सदा शिवा
शिव 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 सदा शिवा
ओ शिव 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 सदा शिवा
ओम हर 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 महादेवा
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 शिव 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 सदा शिवा
ओ शिव 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 सदा शिवा
शिव 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 सदा शिवा
ओ शिव 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 सदा शिवा
हर 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 महादेवा
हर 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 महादेवा
शिव 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 सदा शिवा
शिव 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 सदा शिवा
शिव शंकरा परमेश्वरा शशिशेखराय नमो
शिव शंकरा परमेश्वरा शशिशेखराय नमो
ओ शिव शंकरा परमेश्वरा शशिशेखराय नमो
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 शशिशेखराय नमो
शशिशेखराय नमो
शशिशेखरा नमो 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 शिव
प्रेम से शिव शंकर भगवान की जय भगवान शिव my dear friends he's listening to all of the questions that are put before him by Devi Parvati. He's not spoken a word as yet. All he has done is just listen. Devi Parvati is telling beautifully. What does she say? सबो जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम अवरे ओ राम रहस्य अनेका कहु नाथ अति विमल विवेका
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
जो प्रभु मैं पूछा नहीं होई सो दुलियाल राखहु जिन गोई
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
तुम त्रिभुवन गुरुदेव बकाना
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
आन जीव पामर का जाना
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम
प्रश्न उमा के प्रश्न उमा के सहज सुहाए चल विहीन सुनिनि मन भाए
जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
Devi Parvati is telling to Lord Shiva, नाथ जो श्री रामचंद्र जी अनेक गुप्त चरित्र है वे अत्यंत उज्जवल और ज्ञान के भरित चरित्र कहिए. That charitra, that leela of the divine Lord, that is most pure, that is most beautiful, that is beyond any negativities in whichever form. और ज्ञान से बड़े चरित्र, the knowledge that is flowing, all of the mysteries of that divine Lord. Please tell me. तो हे प्रभु, जो बात मैंने पूछी नहीं हो, and if there is anything, O Lord, that I have forgotten to mention or forgotten to ask, तो सो दया करके वह भी वह दीजिए छिपाए. Please do not withhold it from me. Because in my enthusiasm to ask these questions, there's a possibility that I might forget something. And not because I've forgotten to ask mean to say that I don't want to know. I still want to know. So please tell me all of the things that I've asked, and including in that the things that I forgot to ask. Please also enlighten me in all of those things. तुम त्रिभुवन गुरु देव बकाना आन जीव पामर का जाना. What is happening here? According to the Ved and the Puran and all of these, तो आप तीनों को भुवन के गुरु, दूसरे निकम्मे जीव इस बातों के क्या जाने. You are described according to all of our scriptures as the knower of all things in this world, past, present, future. There isn't anything that is beyond your comprehension. You are Jagat ke Guru, Jagat ke Pita. You are Tribhavan ke. All know, all powerful, all knowledgeable in all things in this world. You are the preceptor of all the three worlds. What is there of all creatures and all the mysteries of this universe? Nothing is hidden from you. Therefore, please tell me, with my heart's desire this time, I want to know everything Sundar Charitra, the beautiful Leela of the Divine Lord. I want to know everything that there is. And like that, my dear friends, Shiv Shankar Bhagavan हृदय में श्री रामचंद्र के चरित्र सब आ गए और प्रेम से पुलकित होकर नेत्रों में जल भर आया. When he heard that which was asked of him from Devi Parvati, it brought tears to his eyes. When he reflected on the Leela of Bhagwan Rama for himself, tears filled in his eyes. And the question is, when you sit before your altar and you're performing puja, when you stand before your murti and you're performing puja, and tears do fill in your eyes, then you have some work to do. But you see, you have to do a little more devotion. You know why? Tears is an expression of love for the Lord. But that tears only manifests when the love that is inside of you is so much that the body cannot contain it. It starts to pour out. It starts to flow out of you, and it comes in the form of tears. Many of us, we say prayers, but we say prayers like apart from the throat only. Well pray now. Mantras and we know too bad, the real thing we know. But only from here. You don't go any lower than that. From the brain to the mouth and you stop right there. You don't reach the, what did I call down here? The hriday? Well, not the hriday, the chitta, the consciousness, active flow of thought. But that heart. If it doesn't come from your heart, if it doesn't come from deep within the inner hearts of recesses, deep within one's heart, then how are you going to call on that Bhagwan? How are you going to invoke that devotion of the Lord? How are you going to make that connection? Bhagwan doesn't respond to poetry, you know. Bhagwan isn't interested. No, there's this beautiful verse. Bhaji Govindam, Bhaji Govindam, Govindam Bhajo Mudhamate. Bhaji Govindam, Bhaji Govindam, Govindam Bhajo Mudhamate. Bhaji Govindam, Bhaji Govindam, Govindam Bhajo Mudhamate. Samprapte sannihite kale, samprapte sannihite kale, nahi nahi rakshati dukarini karini. Bhaji Govindam, Bhaji Govindam, Govindam Bhajo Mudhamate. Bhaji Govindam, Bhaji Govindam, Govindam Bhajo Mudhamate. Adi Shankaracharya is telling, to Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. Why don't you take the name of the Lord Govinda? Why? Because he saw one time, he's passing through this village, and he saw an individual who is very senior in age, and he's sitting at the step of the mandir. Wa. He's trying to learn some Sanskrit, right? Some Hindi like that, you know. So Adi Shankaracharya is thinking, this man, well, he half dead, he cannot 3/4 dead already. One foot going down inside of the hole and next one sliding down because he have a blade of grass to hold on to save himself. And at this stage in your life, instead of thinking, oh God, Bhagwan, You want to become some kind of scholar in some kind of language to do what? When Jamraj come, we go tell him, just now, I can't go yet, I'll finish this alphabet yet. What is that? Something is wrong with our thinking. There's a time and place for everything under the sun, according to my guru. There's a time to play, there's a time to pray, there's a time for everything in this world. But at this stage in your life, Bhaju Govindam, why don't you take the name of the Lord? Samprapte sanhite kale. Kal meaning not dark, but kal meaning death. When death comes knocking on your door, nahi nahi rakshati. Dukrin meaning Sanskrit grammar rule. This can't help you. Nothing will be able to help you. Whom do you want to impress with that? Boys, you know it are two kind of people in this world, right? You know which two kind of people it have? The amount of kind of people I tell already, you know which one to think about, right? You have two kind of people. The first one comes in the last doha of this katha, so I'll tell you from now. Is it like a cow? The cow spends his whole life. He'll give you milk, he'll give you dahi, he'll give you butter, he'll give you cheese, he'll give you anything you want. Year after year, he'll give you a young one and all too. And you could keep the female if you want to sell the male. Most times that's why we do that, because male don't have no value, and you know that, right? And in this kind of modern feminist age that we live in. And that's how the things go, right? The world could exist without them. Don't mind every single infrastructure that exists in this world built and maintained by men. But we don't need them. Are you? That's the Western philosophy. Here we see where this cow spends his entire life, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. And when you're done, you'll get compressed cow kitakari and all too if you want. That's how the human being is operated, isn't it? And that cow is so silent. Gau Mata doesn't make a sound. She serves and serves and serves her entire life without a single word. We have some people like that. Sadhu, Sant, Samaj, devotees of God, they will serve and serve and serve. They'll spend their entire life, you didn't even know they exist, and their entire life is based on seva. And here is second kind of people. The second people like a chicken. Every time the chicken lay an egg, what does happen? Huh? Hey, don't decided the people don't mind chicken hunting. Don't afraid to say no, it's all right. As the chicken lay one egg, the whole village has to know I just lay an egg. Something for you to eat. And is that true or not true? Baba only laughing, eh? Devta, tell me, na? Is that true? Rahul laughing, boy. Whole life cow is giving everything. Cow doesn't say one word. One chicken give you one egg today, the whole world has to know I giving you one egg. You ever hear that before? Two kind of people. So have those who are like this cow. And they will serve their dharma selflessly throughout all of their years. And because of their simplicity and their humility, people will take them for stupidity. Unassuming, doesn't know the value of who they are and what they have given over the years. And then there are, and that is in the minority, eh? The majority of people like chicken. They only cut 2 bamboo today. Well, everybody had to know you cut bamboo, you know. You come and hang up a little decoration and then say, I do that, I. Bhagwan, I do that. Otherwise, this thing gonna take place. Because they do 2 little things. What are the people who serve selflessly, diligently over the years, and they must get a little old now, so they can't do much again, but they're still there in spirit, and they're then giving devotional support and all of those in. Like that, there are 2 kind of people. Here you have to understand which. Bhaja Govindam, what is wrong with you? All of this academics that you have is not going to help you if you don't have that inner devotion in you. How do you know if you have that inner devotion? Well, of course, that inner devotion manifests itself in the physical, because you can't help but manifest yourself in the physical. When you go down into Kishkin Nakan, Hanumanji takes the form of a Baturup Brahman. And he goes to meet Bhagwan Rama, who is Muni Vesh, but Chatri Akshan. He's dressed up like a Muni, but he's walking like a soldier. Hanumanji is the Brahman, so Hanumanji has the senior position, And the person who has the senior position, you're supposed to give respect, right? And today, don't have that, everybody feel everybody better than everybody else. Too much ego playing. They no more than Baba here now. He has to say quiet once and tell them whatever them tell he had to them asking he what he's supposed to do, then telling he when and how and why and all kind of thing. That's the kind of time we live in now. Nobody has no respect for any pandit anymore. No priest. Here we see Hanumanji, who holds the senior position, he reaches Bhagavan Ram and he done bow already from far. Lakshman say, Bhaiya, what is this Brahman doing here, boy? Yeah, no school around here. What going on? Matanai pucha tha bhaiyu. Hanumanji teaches, and Hanumanji is operating like that because innately, the inner quality of him, he cannot help but, no matter what he looks outside, no matter what disguise he has on, but his very inner core, his very inner nature is that of a devotee. And a true devotee will always be humble, will always have that humility. And it will be expressed no matter what the outside look like. Bhagavan Shiva cannot contain that inner devotion that he has for that Rama. And what happens? Because he cannot contain it, he only thinks about the charitra of Bhagavan Rama. And what happens? Prem se pulkit hokar netro mein jal bhar aaya. That love begins to overflow and all his pores stands on end. His eyes filled with water, tears in his eyes. Tab hi Sri Ram Chandra ji roop man mein aaya. And that form of Bhagavan Ram comes into him, to jinse adik anand aur bhara sukh paya. And he goes into a state of bara sukh. There are three states of happiness. Ananda, there's sukh, and there's something in between there. There is happiness, there is ecstasy, and there is bliss. When the scriptures talk about extreme happiness and they say Anand, Anand is to reach in that blissful state. There is no happiness that is beyond that. That is the highest form of happiness that you can get. And it's called Anand. Bolo Sri Gajanan Swami ki. Gaj Anand and not Anand. Not the blissful elephant. The elephant face one. That state of bliss is where Bhagavan Shiva is residing. How many times in our life, sometimes when we're chanting, sometimes when we're performing, we reach in that state of a little bit of bliss. And just for a moment, your pores raise, tears fill in your eyes, and it doesn't last for very long. Maybe 2 months. Ek gari ya do gari. Like that. Have you found yourself there? With all of the journeys that you traveled so far. You get that experience? If you don't get that experience, then we have to create it for you in this next few days that we're here. Bhagavan Shiva, Magna Dhyana Rasadhanda Yuga, Punimani Bahar Keen, Raghupati Charitra Maheshatava, Harshita Varnan Leen. Bhagavan Shiva, 2 घड़ी तक ध्यान से रस में मग्न हो गए, फिर मन को बाढ़ा किया, तब प्रसन्न होकर शिव जी श्री रामचंद्र जी के चरित्र को वर्णन करने लगे. Devi Mata is asking all of this, and Bhagavan Shiva for 2 घड़ी he goes into dhyana, doesn't speak a word, and he becomes absorbed in the Lord. And that's why we have chanting of bhajan and kirtan. He becomes engrossed in the Lord, and as he becomes engrossed in the Lord, what happens? Only then he begins to narrate. Bolo Ram, Jai Ram, Bolo Ram, Jai Ram. Let us focus our thoughts for a moment and see if we can find ourselves in a similar position of Bhagavan Shiva. Let us see if our devotion tonight, as we call on the Lord, as we begin this journey, so that we may be able to get that feeling. Let us engross ourselves. Whichever form of that, Lord, that is near and dear in your heart, we pray. Bolo Ram, Jai Ram, Bolo Ram, Jai Ram. Sabol, Bolo Ram, Jai Ram, 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 Bolo Ram, Jai Ram. मुनि मनरंजन भव भय भंजन, मुनि मनरंजन भव भय भंजन, असुर निकंदन सीताराम। बोलो राम जय राम, बोलो राम जय राम, ओ बोलो राम जय जय राम, बोलो राम जय राम। पतित उद्धारण जग जन तारण, पतित उद्धारण जग जन तारण, नित्य निरंजन सीताराम। बोलो राम जय राम, बोलो राम जय राम, ओ बोलो राम जय जय राम, बोलो राम जय राम। दशरथ नंदन सुर मुनि वंदन, दशरथ नंदन सुर मुनि वंदन, दैत्य तापकण सीता राम। बोलो राम जय राम, बोलो राम जय राम, बोलो राम जय राम, बोलो राम जय राम। जग सुख तारण जग जन पालन, जग सुख कारण जग जन पालन, संतन जीवन सीताराम। बोलो राम जय राम, बोलो राम जय राम, बोलो राम जय राम, बोलो राम जय राम, ओ बोलो राम जय राम, बोलो राम जय राम, ओ बोलो राम जय राम, बोलो राम जय राम, बोलो राम Prabhu Ramachandra ki jai. When we take the name of the Lord and we forget everything else in this world, whichever name you take, when you shut everything down, then what happens? The divine Lord brings a manifestation. He brings you into that state. The very vibration of the name brings you into that state of consciousness that allows you to exude that vibration. And then what happens, my dear friends? Bhagavan Shiva begins. As he comes out of that dhyana, as he comes out of that state, because he had to actually remind himself that Devi Parvati asked a question. Well, actually many questions. And all of the questions that she's asked, I don't think that I'll have enough time to give the answer in the 5 nights that we have. But remember, I asked you a question as we began. And what was that question? Nisha, why did that Nirgun Brahman take on a manifestation in this physical world? Why did Bhagavan leave Vaikuntha and come here? Why did that Golok Deva, why did he leave there to come here? For what reason? As a human being, what would your answer be? See, I'll be asking many questions during these 5 nights. We are represented here tonight, my dear friends, if you did not know. So many different persons are sitting here that represent so many different organizations. From Om Shanti Ashram in Kunjal to Sadhu Mandir, not too far from here. And if we go on this side, we have Akbar Tre Shiv Mandir there. We have Lakrani Tres Ganesh Mandir is here. We have Suchi Tres Ganesh Mandir here. We have representations from ISKCON. We have representation here from Kripaluji, Swamiji, who's here. We have so many different. You think that this yajna is happening in Transfer Village Vishnu Mandir? Only this? No, my dear friends. We have more than, if not 10 different organizations sitting here having this yajna, if you didn't know. And all of your energies put together, if it is done in the right way, for the right reason, we will bring that Nirgun in Sagun and Bhagavan will manifest here. You will feel that energy. You may not be able to see it, but you will definitely feel it. But you have to be tuned into the right frequency. Bhagavan Shiva had to remind himself, oh, Devi Parvati asked some questions I have to answer. She's waiting there to answer. He's in dhyana. And he's lost in that dhyana, in that anand, in that bliss, and he's not coming from there, because when you go there, there is no reason, everything shuts down. There's no world anymore. There's no physical anymore. And what happens, my dear friends?
Jai Ram Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Ram Shri Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama. Bandhum Bal Roop Soi Ramu, सब विधि सुलभ जपत जिस नामो। जय राम श्री राम, जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम, जय जय राम। भवनाय मंगलहारी मंगल भवनाय मंगलहारी द्रवहु दशरथ अजीर विहारी बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम राम ओ बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम 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 ओ राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम। प्रेम से प्रभु रामचंद्र बंदव बाल रूप सोई रामू सब विधि सुलभ जपत जिस नामो. Bhagavan Shiva, in his mind, he bows to Balarupa Soy Ramu. He bows to the childlike form of Bhagavan Rama, Balarupa. So here's the next question, Nisha. You're right in front of me, and Nisha is a teacher, right? So, I'll ask her. Because she might have to tell the children, I don't know. Why did Shankar Bhagavan bow to the baby form of Rama, not the big form, or not any other form, not the kingly form or the form in the forest, or of all the forms that Bhagavan Ram went through in the period of time that we here? Lord Shiva chose Bandhav Bala Rupa Soy Ramu, that baby form of Bhagavan Ram. He bowed before he started to explain anything. Why? While she's thinking about it, I'll ask another question. This chaupai everybody knows by heart. Mangala Bhavan Amangala Hari Dravos Dashrath Ajir Vihari. That divine Lord, in whose presence Mangal Bhavan, the home in which that Lord resides, becomes auspicious. The fact now, whether in this context, in the physical form of Raja Dashrath's palace, but if God resides in your home, and there are different types of home that we are talking about here, if Bhagavan resides in this mandir, only pure auspiciousness is there. If he resides in your home that you've constructed, only auspiciousness is there. But the true home is where? Which home Bhagavan really want to reside in? This home, in your heart. Bhagavan wants to take up residence here, but why isn't he taking up residence here? Why is he not taking up residence here? He's trying very hard, Every morning when you wake up, Bhagavan is looking for an opportunity to stapan himself in your hriday, in your heart. But why isn't it happening? Well, first, you have to create some space for him to be there. And in order to create that space, you don't create it out of nothing. You have to devoid yourself of Kam, Krodh, Mad, Lobh, Moh, Ahankar, Trishna, all of those things. You have to remove yourself from, you save yourself by yourself. You lift yourself by yourself. Udharit Atma na Atmanam, na Atmanam avasadet. Atma eva ripur Atma bandhur, Atma ripur Atmanah. In the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna says, you have to lift yourself by yourself. Therefore, what do you do in your fasting? What do you do in your daily routine? How do you treat with people? We say one thing and then we live something else. So Bhagavan is going to take up residence only if you create the environment. This is called mandir. What is mandir? This is mandir? 4 wall and some mortar and paint and thing. This is mandir. Mandir. The man is the mind and the dir is that which houses the mind. Where is the mind? Somewhere inside of this thing here called the grey matter inside there, right? And that which houses the mind is this body. Therefore, the real mandir, the real temple of God, is not in stone. While it's important, yes, but it's here. And while Bhagavan wants to come, if we do not destroy the ego, the hankar, if we do not destroy all of the negative qualities that exist in the human being, then Bhagavan, he's right by the door, you're fine, right there. Every day he's knocking on the door. We just need to open the door and let him in. Bhagavan Shiva is bowing. Mangal Bhavan, that house is auspicious, where Bhagwan is. Amangal Hari, and wherever the Lord is, inauspiciousness cannot exist. Amangal, inauspiciousness, cannot reside. Because Bhagwan is there. Dark and light cannot exist in the same space at the same time. Either there is darkness or there is light, but both can't occupy the same space. So inauspiciousness is not there. And Drava, who's the Dashrath Ajravihari, that divine Lord is in this little baby form playing in the courtyard of Raja Dashrath and Kaushalya, unassuming, in the very form that allows you to question, oh, that baby is God? What kind of miracle is that? That supreme Nirgun Brahman is in the form of a baby playing in this world as a mere mortal. Is it possible for such a thing to happen? इस प्रकार श्री रामचंद्र जी को प्रणाम करने शिव जी के प्रसन्न हो अमृत के समान वाणी अचारण की. भगवान शिव is so happy. His happiness knows no bounds. प्रसन्न हो अमृत के समान. Oh, the very elixir, the very elixir of life, as it were. Acharan, it's oozing from him. He bows to that Lord. He Parvati, Danya ho Parvati. Blessed are you indeed. For today, तुम्हारे समान कोई उपकारी नहीं है. The bounds of your greatness and your mercy is beyond anybody's ability to explain really. The world truly doesn't know your greatness. Why? तो श्री रामचंद्र जी कथा का ऐसा प्रसंग पूछा है जो सब लोगों को गंगा के समान पवित्र करने वाला. Through you, the katha of Bhagavan, that supreme Lord, is going to be revealed. And the katha of Bhagavan Rama is likened to the Ganga. You don't have to take a plane and go quite India unless you have money and you could afford to go. You go there and you take a bath in Ganga. And one day Devi Parvati is saying, Nath, look at Kumbh Mela. How much million of people going to bathe in Ganga? Where we go fit all of these people here when they come out? Bhagavan Shiva say, what are you worried about? I'll go show you where they go fit just now. Let me go and check them out a little bit. So, Bhagavan Shiva manifests himself as a kind of old Kor, you know the Korhi? A kind of old, sick, kind of leper looking kind of person, and Devi Parvati looking 2 times old than he, and they walk and they go and they sit down by the bank of the Ganga there. And she has a little katora in her hand with a little bit of oil, and she rubbing his foot, squeezing his hand and then giving him a little massage and thing because he in pain. And one by one, all of these great devotees are going and Ganga Snan, they well bathing, you know, Ganga Mata, take away all my pap and all my sin and all my problems. You wash out all of these things for me. And one by one they are going, they're putting the slippers on the shore, they'll go bathe, come back, put on the slippers, and as they're coming up the pathway, Beta, my hand hot in. The rheumatoid in trouble, I can't squeeze, give me a little, ease me up a little bit now. See if you could just squeeze the foot for me a little bit of your hand or something. One by one they're watching and they're scorning and they're going, why don't you come out from here? You're making this place apavitra. You see how many devotees come in here to do puja and take bath in Ganga. Why don't you go one side so on? And one by one they're chastising and they're chastising and they're chastising and they're going. Until one lady is coming out from the water. But she's a little more older than how Devi Parvati looking. And she say, Beti, you are getting a chance to go and take a bath. Give me a chance. I go squeeze the foot for you and you go and take a bath and I come and bring some water and sprinkle it on the point. She more old, she finger more kind of thing. She go in and squeezing the foot and squeezing the hand and all kind of thing. Devi Parvati go take a little bath and she come back. She say, all right, Mata, done your whole, thank you very much for your seva. And then she said, don't worry, Beti, everything will be all right. And you just say a little prayer and this old lady goes. Bhagavan Shiva looks at Devi Parvati and he smiles and he says, all right, you ready to go home now? Let me go. So when I go back, he say, well, you know, actually you want to know where we have space to put all of these people? How much I think you really come in? We have the amount of space we have people to pull it. You thought, where we go put them? We don't have the amount of people to fit in the little bit of space we have. You see, my dear friends, it's easy to do things on the surface. It's easy to go and say, I this, I that, doing this, doing the next, and all kind of thing. But the real bhava, the real devotion, the real essence, the thing that really matters. You're doing that? What really matters here? That is why it is said that if you cannot afford, now if you can afford and you want to go, fine, that's okay. If you cannot afford, he who chooses to go through this Ramayana, if you go through from cover to cover, as you did, it take about 13, 14 years, but we do it. Well, I mean, how much time we have to live in this world? So it took us about 13 years and we went through from cover to cover. We start back, we only reach about page 400 or something like that. May know if we go live to make out the next 13 years again. But we're trying. We might get through before one more time maybe. We go get through. But he who traverses this Ramayana with love and devotion is told equivalent to Ganga ke saman pavitra karne wale is like taking a bath in that Ganga right here. When you with love, with devotion, it's like taking that bath. Charno priti karne wale. I know this time the doubt we had then is not the same doubt you have now. You are asking this question, हे पार्वती श्री रामचंद्र जी के कृपा तुम्हारे मन में स्वप्न में भी शोक मोह और संदेह भ्रम कुछ भी मेरे विचार कर नहीं है. I know that you don't have any doubt. I know that that form is not confusing you. I know that you know who that is. You know that I know that you know who that is. And there is no doubt in you whatsoever. But you know what? The question that you're asking, जो भी यहाँ ऐसा बिना शंका के शंका है कि जिससे कहने के सबका हित होगा. The reason why you're asking this question is not for you, so that the world and all of the human beings in this world will be able to benefit from the answers that come. Prem se Prabhu Ramachandra ki jai. And Bhagavan Shiva is telling, राम कथा सुर धेनु सम सेवत सब सुख दान हो रामा सेवक सब सुख दान संतन सब सुर लोक सम संतन सभा सुर लोक समा पूना सैन अस जान सिया पति रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय अयोध्या राम लला की जय सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. प्रेम से प्रभु रामचंद्र की जय. श्री रामचंद्र जी के कथा कामधेनु के समान है जो सेवा करने से सब सुख देते हैं. संतों की सभा वैकुंठ लोक है जहां कामधेनु रहित है. ऐसा जानकर कौन इसको ना सुने. अर्थ सब सुनेंगे. The katha of Rama is described as Kamdenu. Kamdenu is that cow, that wish yielding, ever providing, beyond the desire of anything. That cow gives and gives and gives. The katha of Rama is called Purna, encompassing. The more you want, the more Bhagavan gives. Yet he's devoid of nothing. It's like going to the ocean and you dip a cup of water and you feel, well, the ocean missing anything. You take a barrel of water from the ocean and it's still full. How much water we taken from the ocean every day in the desal plant? And the ocean is still full. So Bhagavan is like that ocean. The more you take, the more he gives. Yet he is devoid of nothing. He's called Purna. The mantra says, Om Purnamada Purnavidam Purnat Purnamrakshate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamivam Vashishte. All encompassing, all complete. There's nothing that the Lord is devoid of. And here he tells, that the katha, a moment in satsang, discussing the katha of the divine Lord. In a satsang, discussion of the truth. What is the truth? What truth are we talking about? There is one truth and one truth only. And the only truth that there is Bhagavan. There's no other truth but God. When you're going on mosquito there, right? Or Karani, what did it be saying, boy? What did I say? Ram Naam Satya Hai. What is the next line? Oh, you know it have a next line, right? Oh, okay. Nobody know the next line. And the next line is most important. Ram Naam Satya Hai. Ye sab ki gatte. Only the name of God is true. That is the only real thing in this universe, the only real thing in this world. Only the name of the Lord. That's the only truth, the only reality. Ye sab, every single thing else. Ye sab ki gat. Gatte, this gat. You see this place here? Everything else in this world comes to this spot. From dust to dust, ashes to ashes, it shall return. Mati hi oran, mati bhi chaman, mati ka tan ban jayega, sab mati mein, sab mil jayega. This body is made of earth. Mati is mud. Unto this earth it shall return because it belongs to matter. The Jivatman, which belongs to the Lord, returns. Of course, if your karma is like that. But in this world, only the name of the Lord. So satsang is the discussion of the name of the Lord. And kamdenu, any desire that you have will be fulfilled if your mind and heart is in the right place. And to ek santo ke sabha, one moment in satsang is equal to one lifetime in Vaikuntha. How much moments we in satsang now for the evening? A song like 2 hours, isn't it? You sure? Man kram bachan se, if the mind was here 100%, only then is like Vaikuntha. So if the mind drift and gone all over the place and it wasn't here and the body alone was here, how much Vaikuntha you gain? You don't gain much Vaikuntha, right? Prem se Prabhu Ramachandra ki jai. Before we close, this Devta, you coming for the rest of the night? Yeah. You have any other appointment for the next 5 nights? Okay, so this boy will bring you on. So you will come, you'll sing or you'll not sing? She'll sing? Okay. How we go look? We have a guest that has come from the US. Oh, South America. See now how fortunate we are? South America and Peru. And they're ardent devotees of Bhagavan Krishna. They're here. How we go look? Very, very rare. See how fortunate this mandir is to get visitors from another country who's here in satsang with us. Ah, great indeed. Blessed we are indeed. Play. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
The mic's not that right. You will bring the mic. सीताराम 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 जय सीताराम
सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम 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 जय सीताराम 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 जय सीताराम सीताराम राजा राम सीताराम जय सीताराम
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन 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 सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम जय
सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम राजा राम सीताराम जय सीताराम
हरे कृष्ण 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 कृष्ण
सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम जय सीताराम
वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की, प्रेम से प्रभु रामचंद्र की। Let us stand, my dear friends, as we have our arti. Beautiful. Dhanya ho. See, my dear friends, how far and wide, when you think that you're alone in this island, across the world, the name of the Lord is chanted with love, with devotion. Let us join together as one family. All of these mandirs, all of these villages, all of these organizations together here as we chant the arti of the Divine Lord, as we wave the sacred light. May that light remove all of the negativities, all the darkness from our mind, from our heart, and provide for us an opportunity so that we may be able, as we continue this journey, as we answer the question. Now remember, I'm not going to give you the answer to the question until you come on Friday night, right? So, questions we'll ask, answers we'll give. Sajang chavarti sangyuktam vahinayojitam maya Deepam grihana devesha Trailokyatimirapaha Arati Sri Ramayana ji ki Kirati kalita lalitasya pigi Arati Sri Ramayana ji ki Kirati kalita lalitasya pigi Arati Sri Ramayana ji ki Arati Sri Ramayana ji ki Kirati kalita lalitasya pigi Gavat Brahma Dika Muni Narad Valamika Vijnana Vicharad Sukasan Kadishesha Arusharad Barni Pavan Sutta Kiratani Arati Sri